These are the Palina East National High School teaching and non-teaching personnel. First, the school principal, the newly assigned, Sir Teddy A. De Vera, Principal 4. Next, we have the department head, Sir John Benedict Z. Lucero, in charge of MAPE, PLE, and ESP. Next is Dari M. Bautista, department head, in charge of mathematics and science. Next is Rolisa P. Felipe, the department head and in charge of communication arts and araling panlipunan. We proceed to the teaching staff. First on the list, Charles B. Sarni, Master Teacher 1. At the same time, the School BSP Coordinator and Physical Facilities Coordinator. Another Master Teacher, Ma'am Araceli S. Seraldo, Grade 10 Ruby Advisor and a Mathematics Teacher. Followed by Ma'am Vilma F. Leal, also a Master Teacher and Grade 10 Diamond Advisor. Next is we have Elizabeth V. Daligton, also a Master Teacher 1 and Grade 7 English Teacher and 7 Galileo Advisor. Gloria Almapura L. Comilla, Teacher 3, School Paper Advisor and School Garden Coordinator. Next is Ma'am Nida A. Kalika, Teacher 3, School Canteen in Charge. Next is Ma'am Irene F. Leal, Teacher 3, and at the same time, Araling Panlipunan Coordinator. Next is Ma'am Mildred A. Orbizo, Teacher 3 and Mathematics Coordinator. Next, Ma'am Leonie Fe J. Dulay, School Librarian and Teacher 3. Next is Ma'am Cheryl A. Rodolfa, Teacher 3, and an English Teacher, Grade 9 Advisor. Next is Ma'am Corazon V. De Los Santos, Grade 8 Advisor and Canteen in Charge. Next is Ma'am Feby B. Lopez, School Clinic Teacher. At the same time, the School Red Cross Coordinator. Next is Sir Melvin Ricarte S. Portuguese, TLE Teacher. Next is Sir Rogelio P. De Los Santos Jr., Teacher 3, Grade 7 Araling Panlipunan Teacher. Ma'am Miriam C. David, Grade 9 Advisor and Science Coordinator. Next is Ma'am Marivic M. Orbizo, Teacher 3, Grade 7 Advisor, and at the same time, the School LRMDS Coordinator and LRIS. Next is Sir John Paul A. Alcantara, Grade 10 Filipino Teacher and at the same time, School Filipino Coordinator. Next is Ma'am Victorina E. Rosario, Grade 8 MAPE Teacher and at the same time, Assistant School Librarian. Next is Ma'am Joanna C. De Guzman, Teacher 3 and the School GAD Coordinator. Next is Sir Reden P. Damian, Teacher 3 and at the same time, the School ESP Coordinator. Next is Sir Mark Joseph N. Cometa, Teacher 3, Grade 8 Advisor, Science Teacher, and the School Research and Innovation Coordinator. Next is Sheena Eunice R. Casamayor, Teacher 3, Grade 7 Science Teacher, and at the same time, the School National Drug Education Program Coordinator. Next on the list is Sir Mark Paul V. de Guzman, Senior High School Teacher 2, in charge of guidance and Senior High School Coordinator. Next is Sir Jeffrey M. Soriano, Teacher 2 and Senior High School Mathematics Teacher and the School Testing Coordinator. Next is Sir Christian R. Lopez, Teacher 1 and the School Gulayan sa Paaralan Coordinator. Next is Ma'am Marion Maylin M. Sarmiento, Teacher 1 and the School Records Officer. Next is Sir Manuel J. Tolentino, the newly promoted Teacher 2 of Senior High School. At the same time, the School ICT Coordinator. Next is Sir Ryan A. Esperanza, the newly promoted Teacher 3 and the School ICT Coordinator. Next is Ma'am Rowena G. Labiste, School English Coordinator and Grade 8 Advisor. Next is Ma'am Emilu Z. Lopez Jr., Grade 10 Jade Advisor, and at the same time, the School SSG Advisor. Next is Sir Ginlaki R. Margate, Teacher 1, Senior High School Teacher, and School MAPE Coordinator and Sports Coordinator. Next is Ma'am Jonna Flore Linsaye E. Valdez, Teacher 1 of the Senior High School Department, and at the same time, the Senior High School English Coordinator. Next is Ma'am Jenny A. Nusilo, Teacher 1, the School Assistant Librarian. We come now to the ADAS. First, we have Ma'am Catherine S. Pleras, Senior Bookkeeper. Then, we have Ma'am Camille F. Calompiano, ADAS 3, School Disbursing Officer. And Ruben G. Ancheta, ADAS 2, School Supply Officer.